So to choose the free league today, I'm going to spin this wheel and hope we don't. Oh, we've got National League, the one with the most fixtures that I've got into scores for. So after spinning that stupid wheel, I've got stuck with the National League giving away for free, which is, as I mentioned, the league that's got the most fixtures in, and I've had to go through and put all the scores in just to give it away for free. So hopefully you appreciate it. Please like and subscribe just to show your appreciation. You don't have to, do you? But it'd be nice. So let's have a look at the games tonight. We've got like, how many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, okay. 8 games. So you've hit the jackpot there, really, in terms of free content. The first one, we've got Wildstone versus Aldershot. Wildstone Raver. Is that mad geezer? Yeah, Wildstone versus Aldershot, 7:45. Bit of value in the home win. And it looks like we're expecting goals in this one. We've got it at 1.55 and you can get it on at 1.79. So, I mean, that would be a nice one to start drip feeding a 2.5 goals trade in, which I'll do a video on as well. Or, obviously, you can go straight in if you want to. I'd wait until it got up to about 10-15 minutes, see what the action's like, and probably try and get involved over 2.5s there. In terms of drip feeding, it's a little bit similar to the split stake that I put a video on recently, but it's sort of, I'd maybe do it in 3 or 4 increments at set minutes, or put a quarter of your stake in if there's still no goal, another quarter, and then another quarter, just so you're benefiting from the greater odds as the goal doesn't come. But obviously it's a risk reward sort of thing, because if you don't put your whole stake in and the goal comes, then you've got a decision to make about waiting or cashing out. And you can see the correct scores. Quite a nice spread there. So we haven't got 0-1 to Aldershot, but we've got 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 1-2, 2-2. Yeah, I mean it's a decent spread. It's a decent spread if you're expecting over 2 goals. So yeah, I'd recommend taking a look at that game. I haven't looked at the league table, so again, it goes without saying, look at the motivation. Halifax Bromley, not much going on there really. The prices are pretty spot on. The prices are pretty low for the correct scores as well, so you can see by the difference in the profits, which isn't a bad thing, because it means there's probably a better chance of it actually coming in, arguably. But depends what you prefer really, whether you prefer to Dutch with bigger score, with bigger odds, or with a more sure bet. Wrexham Yeovil, the book is always only going to lean one way with this, regardless of form. But Wrexham are obviously the form team. There's no value to be found anywhere. I mean, you look at the Dutching price as well. Just check that comes to 20. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I wouldn't be interested in that for a bet. Chesterfield Torquay, unless, might I add, unless Yeovil get a goal, and then it'll obviously be interesting to oppose Yeovil. If Wrexham look like getting back into it, wait as long as you can before laying Yeovil and see how you get on there. So that's something to add. Chesterfield Torquay, not much here either really. So we're looking at a Chesterfield win. I think both sets of odds concur. Evens we would be expecting for overs, so not a good overs bet in terms of the value. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 1-2, 1-1. Altrincham Dagenham, absolutely on the nose for the home team, and then no value anywhere. So have a look at the correct scores if you want, if you're particularly intent on betting on that game, but I wouldn't be. Barnet Solihull Moors, again we're very close, not much value. There's value in the score lines again, because we were predicting goals. You can perhaps decide which ones you prefer. You don't even have to put all 5 of these on. Obviously these stakes are if you put all 5 on, but if you only want to put 3 on, or 4 or 2, use this as a guide. Do whatever you feel is best. If you're confident there's going to be over 2.5 goals, you might only want to put on 1, 2. Hang on, what's this? 1, 2. What have I done here? How's that come up twice? BF40, BF42. That's a formatting error, isn't it? Oh, okay, this one should be 1, 2, shouldn't it? I'll tell you what, let's go and have a look at it, shall we? Where are we? Barnet, Solihull Moors. and one of these is a formatting error. Yeah, see, so 1-2. So the home team here 2-1 is 9.3. So this one should be 2-1. It's I have trouble with the formatting with the plain text. It sometimes flips around. So let's change that. You see, God. Real boring for you, this, isn't it? Sorry about it. This is terrible content. It's like dead air on the radio. Right, okay, there you go, we're done. 2-1, so okay, that's a decent spread. Gateshead Dorking, right, let's wrap this up pretty quick. Dorking, I only realised that Dorking are the ones with that TikTok account. I don't know if you've seen it, if you look it up, I can't remember what it's called, but someone films the manager as a bit of a sort of, he's a bit of a wide boy, and he like, not in a bad way, but just a bit of an extrovert, and films the games and stuff, and the manager going mad on the touchline. Didn't realise it was a real team, you know, I thought it was a non-league. Gateshead Dorking, valuing the away win for Dorking, but they're not great at home, and I know that because I've followed some of the TikTok videos. So it looks like a Gateshead win, so probably not much there for you. Oldham Southend, a bit of value in the home win there, which is quite nice to see. You might want to get involved in that. And we're looking at probability of under 2.5 goals here, so you could either put in an under 2.5 goals bet and lay out your liability, or you could go for the under 2.5 score lines, which this is quite a nice spread, and you've still got the home team on side if you want that fifth one. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll be back with another one tomorrow.